I'm live, all right. Hey guys, just wanted to test this quick video format on how to create a live video from my iPhone. Shit, hopefully I'm not gonna mess this up. I'm gonna try this with my, oops, don't hit that. Try this with my, can you guys hear, can somebody tell me whether or not they can hear me? Is there even anybody listening to me right now? Damn it, you sons of bitches. I put this together so you people can hear and you're not even listening to me. You assholes. Okay, I'm going to put this right here, see how it is. Because I'm just going to test this. This is on an obscure channel that I created years ago that really has no bearing on how life really is. Where is my thing? Okay, I'm going to put this on here. We're going to be embedding this on my other website on Launchpad Pro as a test for doing webinars. Shit, why did I just do that? Okay. Oh, shit. Sorry, bitches. I'm just putting on a tripod adapter thing so we can make this real official, real legit, and real official. Okay, how do we adjust this thing? Nobody's watching anyway, so fuck, who cares? Oops, good thing that didn't do that. We still here, people? Okay, good. There we go. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about is a project that I've created called Launchpad Pro by Synergist Media, which is my company. My hair looks super awesome today. Not really. Need a haircut. And basically what it is I've been in the web design business since 2011, directly and indirectly, meaning I worked with different companies and I helped them create sales funnels for which I was basically, if you think of affiliate marketing, was basically like that. So I learned how to build these sales funnel pages because it was up to me to create my own marketing funnels in order to monetize my efforts. And after doing that, or during doing that, people started to realize I could build them websites. So they started asking me to do that for them. So I started to do that. Started to build a good business, started to build a good reputation. And I started to realize that there were tons and tons and tons of small to medium-sized business out there that had crappy websites. This was long after I was well established, knew what I was doing, had a good team behind me. And so one of the things that we started to do is we started to take pre-existing websites without the knowledge of the owners, and we would convert them. We would take those websites and we would turn them into, we would take them, we would plug the content into our system, copy and paste, and then it would, through that, create a brand new mobile optimized, beautiful, full page website, 2019 style, and we would then take that, present that to the owner of the business and say, hey, here's your new website. If you like it, great. Here's the cost. We can talk about price, whatever. $200-300 took us a couple hours to do. And we found people went nuts for it because we're taking this already existing website, the content that's on there, that's on a completely outdated framework and layout that looks like garbage, putting it on something that looks awesome on all devices, looks way better, 5-10 times better than their current website. They love it. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we do. That's how this rolls. I just wanted to test this because we're going to embed this piece of shit on on our webinar page and see how that turns out. Actually, let's just see how this functions. Okay, so we're going to turn this fucker on because this thing's going to, it's a little dim in here. We don't like it being dim. Where the fuck are you people? I fucking told you fuckers to come out for this, and none of you fuckers are here. Where are you fuckers? By the way, look at this. I got myself a new mouse. For some reason, my computer only uses autofocus. Sure sucks on this thing. Doesn't even fucking do it. The aperture's set to shit. I got a new mouse. My computer, for some reason, only uses a, what do you call it? A wired mouse. I don't know why like this is a $3,000 computer. Every time I plug in a Logitech wireless mouse, it just doesn't work, or it's a piece of shit. So I got a brand new one because my other one sucks. And I was cutting it out of the package. It looped up through the package like this. And I cut through it because I'm fucking awesome. So yeah, so basically, all right, so fuck it. The opportunity here that I see with Launchpad Pro. What was I talking about earlier? I was talking about something that was pretty fucking awesome. Now I forget. Here, let's just turn out this light. I want to see what this looks like with this light off because I don't like the way that this light looks. So we're going to turn this light off in my office. And then we're going to go from there and make this the real deal. The real motherfucking deal. Okay, that's a little fucking gnarly looking. So we're going to turn down the suck ferrule a little bit. We're going to ease up on the brightness of that light. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. Okay, fuckers, you there? Okay, so one of the big things here that I'm talking about is one of the things that I've seen through this consistently is fuck. I hate having this screen on here. Like I just want to make sure I'm in the frame, and then you end up looking at yourself. You look fucking stupid. One of the things that we've consistently seen here with this whole project has been that there is, well, how come nobody's talking? Fuckers, talk. You're going to go out there and build these websites. And the whole objective here for you guys, like some of you guys are only going to be here to the point at which you create enough income to leave your job. And I'm totally cool with that. That is something that would warm my heart. If you're not passionate about web design, that's totally cool. I think it's fun. I'm not super passionate about web design. I love sales and marketing. I love helping people. This is all a big mix for me. But one of the things that gets me excited is the opportunity for you to be able to create something here that's a real business that doesn't cost a lot. You can do this on a tight budget. Anybody, $100 a month, less than $100 a month, $100 a month, depending on which tools you want. I do recommend a couple additional tools. We talked about Elements, the Elements platform by Envato Elements. That's $16.50 a month or $19.99, whatever it is a month. It gives you tons of resources for design, like icons and graphic templates and all that shit. And what else does it give you? The other one I recommend is Photoshop. If you want to start off with just the basics, you don't have to have these things, but if you have Envato Elements, there are things that come. There are graphic templates from Envato Elements that you can use on your websites. They're called Smart Objects. You can just go on there, look up graphic templates, product mock-ups. Like you can use, you look on our site. We have, if you see actually on Launchpad Pro on the background there, see all those? That's a mock-up. So we took the pre-built designs from the Astra theme, and we put them in there on that. So it creates this really cool design. You have to do that with Photoshop. It's really easy. It's drag and drop, and then it puts it into this mock-up form. You can do a ton of cool stuff with client websites. I'll show you some of this. I can't do it right now because I don't have it with me. Actually, I could. I'll show you some cool stuff. So this is a client of mine who runs a big mechanical outfit here, not far from where I live. And I'll show you what we did here, if this thing works. If I can turn this around, hopefully. Okay, so you see that? That's the website. Beautiful website. They love it. We got a safety thing here that we put in here that they absolutely love. So we're going to click up here. We're going to go up to safety, and then check this out. So they're all about safety because they're a big mechanical company. They work with huge contractors. Obviously, safety is a huge, huge thing. So look at this thing we created right here. This looks like an official document. We took their logo. This was a template that came from Envato Elements. We created we took this logo, the Chapman logo, and we took the Core Certified logo, which is this BC Construction Safety Alliance. Core Certified. Everybody in that industry who they're targeting knows what that is, and we just put it together on one simple image, real easy. And then we took that image, we put it in the Smart Objects, and it created this. It created this by itself. We didn't do any of this shit. We just took this logo, just like the header logo. We took this logo here, that one, and we put it in there. We took this logo from Google, and we stuck it side by side in one image. Dragged it into Photoshop, done. So they loved this. So it's things like this that can make a huge difference in terms of well, there it is. There's the Core logo right there. It's things like that that make a huge difference for your clients. Like if you're presenting these sites and it's a relevant thing, there's a ton of different things like this where it's branding. It just looks sharp. It creates the kind of subconscious thing that we're wanting to create with people. These things are incredible. So that's what you want to do is leverage these things. All this was built with the exact same platform, right? We're stressing safety is our priority, quality is our standard. Same thing. Use it over and over again because you don't know where they're going to see it. But this is why. Like it's $9.99 for Photoshop. Doesn't cost that much money. $9.99 in my opinion is super cheap just to have that functionality. I mean, you could take that image and you can hire somebody on Fiverr to do it for you. $5 they're going to charge you for that image. You do it a couple times, especially if you're building your own website. There's a ton of good design elements for web design companies that are tailored towards web design companies that you can use on your own personal website that I highly recommend. So that's the advantage of having that. But other than that, we just got completely fucking distracted and I don't really care. What we're talking about right now is, I'm going to have a sip of water. What we're talking about is the ability to create an income here that's going to potentially, if you put in the work, replace your job income. That's something that everybody can agree that they want to have. I would say that 97 to 95% of you guys out there, you are in a place right now where you want to have, where if you didn't have to go to work, if you won the fucking lottery tonight, you would not be going to, other than if you wanted to be a decent person, you didn't want to let your team down, you liked your boss, whatever. But if you didn't have that, most of you would be given it this, and you would not be showing up tomorrow if you won the lottery today. If you stopped getting paid, you'd stop going. You wouldn't do it if you weren't getting paid for it, which tells me you're just there for one fucking reason. That's money. Has nothing to do with the fact that you enjoy the work. You're there for one thing, and that's to pay your fucking bills. That is a shitty way to live. That's a shitty existence. So the whole point of why I created this was to give people a very viable, real opportunity to create a very real, viable business that has very long-term stability because you're providing a very real solution with real value to real customers. Okay, so I don't care. You may not like web design, which is totally cool. Doesn't matter to me. I have no issue with that. You could say to me, Jay, I'm just here to create this $5,000 to $7,000 a month income. Once I'm done, I'm moving on to something else. I would be 100% supportive of that. That's exactly, that to me fires me up almost as much as somebody who actually wants to do it. Doesn't matter to me. But this is the thing, is you have the opportunity to create something here that will allow you to walk away. It'll allow you that freedom. You have no idea how fun it is to be able to get up in the morning, love what you do, and not be concerned about whether or not you have to ask to take time off. I get to wake up every day and decide whether or not I go to work. I get to wake up every single day to decide when I'm going to go to work, when I'm going to stop working, when I'm going to go take lunch, how long I'm going to take lunch for, if I got to go run errands, if I want to do something else, if I want to take 2 weeks off starting tomorrow, I don't have to call somebody and tell them I'm going to take 2 weeks off. Okay? I can manage my business on my phone. Simple. And so can you. We're going to show you how to do that. But that's what I want for people, is it gives you the freedom, it gives you that flexibility. If you're making $5,000 to $10,000 a month and you do that inside of the next 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, what else are you going to be doing over that next 6, 8, 9, 12 months that's going to allow you to do that? Okay? It's going to be a bit of a learning process. It's not going to be easy. Sometimes you're going to have days that are really fucking challenging and frustrating, and you're going to want to quit. I had a couple of those the other day where I was just like, fuck this project, I'm not doing this anymore. But guess what? I was talking to my 8-year-old son about this. I didn't quit because so much of the value and the reward in not quitting is the ability to carry on, is the ability to see through challenges and difficulties like that and not get, my hair looks fucking stupid. I don't know why my wife thinks that I should shave my head. Actually, I should just turn the phone around so I don't have to look at my stupid face. Part of the value when you encounter these situations is fighting through when you can't seem to find a solution, and fighting through and finding the solution so that you become the victor. You won. You trust yourself the next time to not give up and to see it through and make it happen. And so if that's what you want to do, get on it, get going. Let's get you started. Don't come here. Please do not come here expecting that I'm going to hold your hand, I'm going to kiss your ass, and I'm going to fucking do this for you, because I'm not. There's none of that here. There's none of that here. You'll see as soon as if you get accepted into as one of our authorized partners, you are going to be given access to the back end, and you're going to see right there on the welcome page, it's going to say, like, if you have, we're going to get everything set up for you, depending on what level of partnership you come in. One is you do it all yourself. You set up your own hosting, you set up your own websites, you buy all the licensing for the website builder platform that we use. Next one is, it's $83 a month. We set it up for you. We give you a domain. We give you the accounting platform, set it up for you. You are able to use all of the web design systems that we use because we have the license to do that. We have training that's included, which is $24 a month if you want to get it on your own, $70 a year for your own site if you want to do it for one site. This is something you can also include so that if you have clients that want to build yours, I'll get into that shit later. Tons of stuff. I think we just had an earthquake. What was I talking about? But you're going to see on there that if you have questions, how do I do this on WordPress? Because we're doing all these sites on WordPress. If you don't take that question and type that into Google to find the answer, and you come to me with that same question, and then I go type it into Google and I find that there's a gazillion fucking pages of answers there, I'm going to be pissed. Okay? You are required to be a grown-ass adult who has the ability to solve their own problems. I'm not here to babysit and solve those problems. If you have that question, how do I do this in WordPress? Type that into Google. How do I do this with Beaver Builder? Because that's the big platform that we use. That's the foundational platform we use for building the websites with the drag and drop builder. How do I do this with Beaver Builder? Type that into YouTube. There's links there that we have links to, how do I do this with my accounting software? We have links to the accounting platform, their knowledge base right there. Type in the question, you find it. I am not going to answer questions on a consistent basis for people who want me to fix their shit for them. You have got to figure out how to do this on your own. That's it. So if this is something you want to do and you're serious about it, you're willing to put in the work, you're willing to go through the learning process, which is so minimal. I mean, we're not talking about building websites. This is one of the things I was talking about with somebody recently. We are not building websites. Building websites entails creating code, programming a custom. We are plugging content into a platform that builds the websites for you. It does 98% of the heavy lifting for you when it comes to assembling or creating a web. I hate even using the phrase building websites. When I talk about that, we're talking about what I'm talking about, which is curating content, sticking content into this machine, letting it do its thing, right? If I wanted to create a nice icon list, or the icons, as you scroll down the page, they all animate and they auto fade in or slide in. And then when you hover over it, it changes colors. You used to have to code that manually. Now you just click, drag, and drop that module in there, and you customize it by selecting the color and telling it, yes, I want it to animate. Here's how I want it to animate. Super simple stuff. So, okay. Let me know if that's something you guys want to be a part of. I am going to sign out. How do I sign out of this? How do I even turn this shit off? Okay. Thank you guys for listening. None of you were even here, but I'm going to test this to see what it looks like to use it as a webinar on our site. Okay?